Wendy from Keen's Floral, and welcome back to our last installment of our tree decorating of our theme tree, 7.5-foot pencil that we have shaped, we have lit, we have bowed to perfection, and now we're ready to add our final ornaments to complete the theme of the tree to match the room. As you can see, I have a selection of ornaments that I've chosen, different textures, different sizes, different styles, but all in the blue, gold, and brown theme to coordinate with my ribbon. I'm going to start with my larger specialty ornaments, and these are chocolate glittered ornaments that we carry in our store. And if you can see up close, they are a brown, but they actually have hints of reds and raspberries in them. Nice raspberry, almost a purple color that's in there, and that just gives it a nice different tone, adds to the room. And I like to start with the larger ornaments, space them out evenly on the tree. See how much room we have. As I said before, when we put the ribbon on this tree, you don't need too many ornaments to cover it. It might get too heavy, too bogged down, and there's not a lot of space to fill them in. I don't really think I need too many more of these, so I'm going to switch over to a light blue, which is my next size down, and this is a light blue in a matte. And I wanted to choose a matte to match the walls in this room that are matte blue. And once again, it gives us a little different tone, a little different texture. A little bit lighter and brighter for the tree, which is nice. I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to keep my larger, heavier ornaments towards the bottom. These branches are pretty heavy duty. They can handle the weight of a lightweight ornament, even like a ceramic ornament or a heavy wooden ornament. And I think that's all I'm going to do in the blue. Now from the blue, I'm going to move on to the same size in a chocolate matte to complement once again the ribbon and the lighter shades in the glitter ball that we have on the tree. It's good to have all your ornaments open and hooked, possibly the way that I did it. I have them hanging off the side of the box there. Gives you a little bit of organization, lets you see what you have. Makes the decorating definitely go easier. Helps the process move along. You enjoy it and you're not searching for hooks as you go. I do recommend if you take a tree like this and you're going to save it from year to year and just put it away like this, you can just put a cover over it. I would take the ornaments off because they're the only things that are not affixed on unless you were willing to take the wire and bend it over the branch. And in that case, these are all unbreakable, shatterproof ornaments. You could actually leave them on the tree then if you bent the hook over the branch. I'm going to go now to my much smaller and a shiny. I have a teal and a light aqua, darker teal and a light aqua, putting a lot of the smaller ornaments towards the top of the tree. And the shiny will definitely, as I drop one, will definitely pick up the light and reflect. I tried to hang my ornament on a piece of ribbon instead of the branch by mistake. That's how I lost it. On smaller ornaments you can do that, but only on the abaca. You can hook your ornament hook right through the abaca and it will hold. I want to leave some spaces because I want to finish the tree up with a floral pick, something that I like, once again, in a different texture to brighten up and accent some of the colors that we've used here today. So I'm going to finish up with these small ones, filling in some of these spaces. As I work my way down the tree. And when I'm done, I will probably take some excess abaca and wrap it around the bottom as a skirt. That way I don't have to go out and hunt for a chocolate and teal skirt out in the stores. I could just use the gold and work it through the bottom and then I'll just carry my theme throughout. I think I just need a couple more of the small ones. Let's step back and take a look. Just through the center here. And I can take what I have left and use it through the back of the tree when I'm done. Alright, so to finish up, I'm going to take these. I've chosen these picks. They come in a variety of sizes and colors and styles, but this is a triple apple, gold glitter, and it actually has a sequin, and on top of the gold glitter is some beading. It's definitely very interesting. It's a little bit heavy in terms of picks, but for what I need it for, I'm just going to take the pick and stick it right into the tree. It'll grab on the abaca and the branches, and it'll just fill the spaces where I think there's just a little bit too much green and not many ornaments showing. When you put picks in a tree, and they are definitely a great addition to any theme that you have, I would get something that, one, is not too heavy for the branches, two, coordinates your colors and brightens, and three, it just fills the spaces. This pick isn't too large for a pencil tree. It may be a little bit smaller for if you have a traditional larger, thicker tree. And if you did that, you can get something with more branching or something with a draping or a weeping garland attached to it, or a little bit of cedar or a glitter vine, maybe even some leaves. But before, when we were doing the ribbon, we were talking about where the ribbons intersect. If you can see, I'm putting my picks where a lot of the chocolate intersects with the teal, with the gold, kind of covers those focal points. And it makes it look a little bit less haphazard, a little bit neater, almost as if it was planned. And that's why I like to use the picks mainly to cover a lot of these little places where I have the pine crossed over. Because you want your tree to look natural, and of course, wrapping a branch around an ornament or a light is not something you would do with a regular tree. I finished with the picks. If you're going to use picks for a pencil tree or a tree this size, I always recommend about 12 to 18 per side. So for a pencil tree, if you were going to do one side, this is 12 picks on one side. You would need 2 dozen to fill around the back. If you're doing a larger tree, I would recommend 3 to 4 dozen. And that's it. I mean, that's our finished tree. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at www.keensfloral.com. Go through our website and click on Contact Us. Any questions about anything you've seen, any of the products that we carry, even any of the color tones that we have to help you match something that you have, you can even email us a picture. I would love to see some of your finished products, some of the trees that you have done, and I welcome some new ideas or suggestions. And thanks, and have a Merry Christmas.